Hope everyone had a great Memorial Day weekend. Just giving you an update of what's been going on. So we want to be completely honest with you guys. We don't want y'all to get here and think that everything's all fine and dandy, because, you know, things happen. So we got that lumber load in New York. We just delivered it this morning in Tennessee, but between that time we had to stay in Whiteville, Virginia, at a hotel because our APU went out. Now it was Memorial Day weekend, so the Thermo Kings aren't open. They're barely open when it's not a weekend and when it's not a holiday. So they're definitely not open on weekends or holidays. So we waited till Tuesday. We delivered our load and thought we delivered it right outside of Knoxville. So there is a Thermo King in Knoxville. We were thinking that we were going to deliver and get the truck in the shop in the Knoxville Thermo King for the APU. That's not what happened. We delivered the load and then called our DM, or his DM, and they got us another load to pick up. After that, we called Outside Repair. They said that the shop in Knoxville is completely booked until Thursday. This load delivers in Massachusetts on Thursday, so that definitely wasn't going to work for us to wait. So we had to get a hotel for those for 3 days. Melton does pay for the hotel. If the hotel doesn't take comp check, you can request an advance, take out your advance, pay, send in the receipt, and they will reimburse that back onto your check. So that's what we had to do. We delivered it. It was Maryville, Tennessee, which is right outside of Knoxville. We delivered that. I believe it was around 8 a.m. Got that off. Went to Knoxville, got loaded with pipes, which we're gonna show you. I'll show you in this video. So this load is going to Massachusetts. Like I said, the only reason they're really running us to Northeast is because we live in North Carolina and we're supposed to be home next week. So that's the only reason they're running us up and down the East Coast. So we did get loaded and got out there before like 11 a.m. So we came back up here to the Whiteville, Virginia hotel that we stayed at. We just stayed here again because we're not able to get the tri-pack fixed. Now, that's not a Melton issue. That's not something that you should blame on Melton. You know, it can be frustrating. It can be frustrating trying to get a hotel. I know we're funny about staying in hotels. We'd rather be in the truck, but things happen. So it's definitely not something that you should call and get upset with Melton about, because it's nothing they can do about how busy a place is or when they're open. So it's just something that you're gonna have to deal with. Melton's not the only one. It's every trucking company. If something's wrong, it's not their fault that the shop is full. So we're gonna spend the night here and then hit the road in the morning. Hopefully we can get to the Thermo King in Roanoke. We have to call back in the morning, Outside Repair, to see what they want us to do. And that's about it. That's what's been going on, and we just wanted to let you guys know that, because everything is not all fine and dandy out here. Things happen, things break, and sometimes you can't get them fixed whenever you want. The APU completely went out. It was working, but it had a loud squeaking noise, but it was working. Then it finally quit working. It stays on for about 5 minutes and then turns off. So and we're guessing it's an issue with the belt. Hopefully it won't be a few hour fix. But if it is, then so be it, because it's not something that we're able to repair, so you just have to deal with it. Like I said, we did get a load out of Knoxville, Tennessee. It's going to Massachusetts. Wilmington, Massachusetts. We thought it was Wilmington, North Carolina. We got excited, but that's what we're doing this week. It delivers on the 31st, so we're gonna try to get it there. If we have to stay in a hotel every night, then so be it, but it probably will get fixed before we go home. Okay guys, this is our load that we picked up in Knoxville going to Wilmington, Massachusetts. Just a quick run through. The strap on the back, the 2-inch strap, was not there when we got done loading. The guy told us to put one on the front and on the back. Apparently we had not close enough to the front and the back, I'm not sure, but if you're worried about ever how am I going to get the strap through the piping, they actually make you you have to sit in your truck while they load. After they get done putting it on the trailer, you have to get out and throw straps, and they give you enough time to get that done, and then they'll come back, you get back in your truck, they'll come back with the next layer, get out, you strap it, and then get back in, and then you strap the top layer once they put it on. But this is what it looks like. You can see little Jeff likes to tighten it super tight. But this load does weigh 34,000. They said that these are filled with concrete. If they weren't filled with concrete, they would be much lighter than that. So don't ever assume that they're, you know, light just because they're, you know, tubing. Or plastic pipe is what they call it. So yeah, these do have to be secured in layers. I apologize that I'm only showing the back, but we are at a hotel and this guy decided he needed to park all up on somebody. But this is what it looks like. Let me see if I can show you the front. I'll go to the other side. This is the full load. And there is a 2-inch strap on the back and the front. So with this load, when you go to this place, it is in Knoxville, I'm not sure of the name, I forgot, but they tell you, they give you a piece of paper on how to do it. They told you with this one, it's 3 straps on the bottom layer, 3 straps on the second layer, and 5 on the top. So, but he made us add this extra one with that one and the one in the front, just because I guess ours were too spaced out. I don't know. But this is what it looks like. It is 13.6, which is the height of the truck. So just be aware. Hey guys, just one last thing about that load. Make sure you always line up your winches. Make sure you have a plan and know where your winches, where you want your winches to be. Like I said, they do give you a sheet on how to do it, but it's up to you to put the winches in the right spot. Also, on all loads that are layered, when possible, you want to use alternate and pull. A good rule of thumb is whatever side you're winching, or whatever side you're tightening down, is going to be the side that it's going to pull to. So you want to do the opposite of it on the other side, especially in layers, because if they're all pulling to one side, then the layers can shift on top of each other, and that's definitely not something you want. Definitely with piping, because they're really easy to shift. They were already shifted when they put them on the trailer, so just keep that in mind. And we're gonna do a more detailed video on it. It's just we're at the hotel, so it's hard to show you guys. Also, we couldn't film at the place, that's why we didn't film there. But just keep watching the videos, and we are going to do a more detailed video on it. Just wanted to make sure we threw that in there because it's part of the update of what's been going on. Also, we're about to go on home time, so you guys are going to see Evo and my family and Little Jeff's family. So just make sure you stay tuned, and Evo is going to be coming with us this trip out, so you definitely will be seeing more of her.